Hi, this is Selvi from Voice Old Owl Tutoring. You're watching this video because you might be preparing for the Selective School entrance exam. I would like to share a few ideas on how you can prepare for the numerical reasoning practice test. Now, I've selected the questions from the practice test published on the Victorian Department of Education website. I'll be doing 3 questions to show you how you can effectively time manage and do these questions in the required short time that's given to do these questions. Okay, let's share the screen. Okay, so in this question, there's a bit of a table of information given, and then you have been asked 3 questions based on the table. So you're supposed to select the right answer out of the 5 options given for each of the questions. Okay, so the statement says larger boxes hold 4 small boxes each. Different ships carry a different number of larger boxes. The number of larger boxes carried by different types of ships is indicated below. So we have the ship type, the number of larger boxes it can hold, and the ship rental given. In question 1, it says, which ship can transport 12 smaller boxes with the least amount of room left over? Okay, so we are not being asked about larger boxes, but we are being asked about smaller boxes. So let's have another column over here which talk about the number of smaller boxes carried by each type of ship. So since the tanker has 2 larger boxes, it can have 2 times 4 or 8 smaller boxes. Submarine with its 15 larger boxes can carry 15 times 4, 60 smaller boxes. Yacht with its 20 larger boxes can carry 80 smaller boxes. A tugboat, 10 times 4, it can carry 40 smaller boxes. And the sailboat can carry only 4. And navy ship can carry 20 smaller boxes. Okay, so the keyword is the least amount of room left over. So when we look at the different types of ships, the tanker cannot carry 12 because it can only hold a max of 8. So tanker is out. Submarine can carry 12 and there is room left over. So let's figure out the room left over here. So 60 minus 12, 48 is the room left over. Yacht, 80 minus 12, 68 is the room left over. Tugboat, 40 minus 12, and that is 28 is the room left over. And navy ship, 20 minus 12, and that is 8 is the room left over. So since they have asked for the least amount of room left over, we have to choose the navy ship, which is option E. Let's move on to question number 46. Now, they are saying there are 2 of each ship, which is the smallest number of ships needed. What is the smallest number of ships needed to carry 72 smaller boxes with no spaces left over? So that's the key word here. So 72 smaller boxes. what does that work out to be? So 72 divided by 4, and that is 18 larger boxes needed to be carried. Okay, so when we look at 18 larger boxes, we can do, we have to see which combination offers that option with no room left over. So when we look at that, we can have a submarine with 15 boxes, a tanker with 2, and a sailboat with 1. So that gives us our 18. So that's 3 different ships. So we choose option A. Let's move on to question number 47. There are 2 of each type of ship. Leftover spaces are allowed. So that's also very important for us, that statement. What is the cost of the cheapest boat or combination of boats that will take 28 smaller boxes? That's important keyword there. Cheapest boat or combination, that's also important for us. Okay, so let's have a look. Again, we have got 28 smaller boxes. That works out to be 28 divided by 4, which is 7 larger boxes. Okay, so let's see how we can take 7 larger boxes. If you look at the information here, we can see that a Navy ship and a tanker with this 5 and 2, we can take 7 larger boxes with Navy ship with 5 and a tanker with 2. And the cost is going to be a 50 and a 50. That works out to be $100. So that's a possibility. But so we can already eliminate 175, 200 already. And none of these can be eliminated. But we can still try and see if we can make it a little bit cheaper. So, but one of the clues here is spaces are allowed. So that means we can have more than 7 larger boxes, but with only 7 larger boxes filled with the smaller boxes. So if you look at that, that is possible with a tugboat. Tugboat can have 10 larger boxes, but we only need to fill 7 of those larger boxes. And the cost seems to be $5 cheaper than our previous calculation of $100. And that works out to be 95. So we can still go cheaper by hiring the tugboat for $95. So the right option here for question 47 is option number A. Okay, so if you are preparing for your numeracy exam, you will know that the numeracy is not a aptitude. It's an aptitude test rather than an achievement test. What does this mean for you? When you're preparing, you will notice that there are questions on number patterns and sequences recognition, number questions, algebra, and measurement. Now, these things will not be explicitly taught at schools, number pattern, sequence, and sequence recognition. However, you can still learn some tricks and techniques to get better at them. Why they are testing, what are they testing, what's the concept behind it, all those things can be learned to get better at solving the number pattern and sequence questions. The number questions generally come as worded problems of percentages, fractions, ratios, rates, profit and loss, and money questions. These are, you know, real life situations. Again, understanding the concept and knowing how to read the question, sift out the keywords in the question and solving can be learned. Algebra, again, solving problems using algebraic strategies. You can learn strategies there, how to do things quickly. What's the efficient way to do it? Can I do diagrams? Can I do pictures? All these things. Again, measurement questions come with lots of real life problems. And again, strategies can be learned to do these questions. So if you think that you can improve your speed and accuracy with these questions, definitely I can help you with that. So if you would like to have you know, private lessons, you can contact me on Wise Old Owl Maths Tuition, and you can book in as small as 1 or 2 lessons or more lessons to get better at numerical aptitude section of your selective entrance test. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.